Alright friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kristen and this is Growing Zone 9B. So I am home at lunch, just letting the dogs out, doing stuff that I normally do. And so I just, we're always talking about trying to save money and all that. Man, stuff has gotten really expensive. So my fiance wanted a corned beef. And so he went to Costco. Now this is Wagyu beef, which I know is a little more costly. But honestly, in comparison to the regular corned beef that he saw there, it was pretty similar in price, he said. So I was just like, I just wanted to show you guys though. This is 4.24 pounds of Wagyu premium corned beef, $42.36. There it is, friends. That is not a cheap endeavor. If you guys have an easy way to make it outside of how I'm going to do it, please drop that comment below. So basically how I do it is I let the crock pot cook it on low for about 5 to 6 hours. I'm going to go ahead, this is red wine. I'm gonna put, there's about a cup in here, so I'm just gonna pour a cup of red wine. I would say at least like 3 cups of water are gonna go into it. I have an onion. I'm just going to quickly cut up this onion. And that's how it is sometimes, like I said, like I try to make pretty quick meals that are kind of healthy for us, so that way we're not coming home at night after work and being like, oh, what are we gonna eat? That's how you get caught up in basically eating food that may not be as good for you or as good a quality for you. So that's why the crock pot is like my friend, because otherwise I don't know how else I would cook this and be able to get it done correctly and have it be like tender, because my fiance likes it to be, and my nephews like it, they call it stringy meat. So I take the onions, I just lay it on the bottom of the crock pot. Like I said, it's on low. Add whatever seasonings that you like to have, and then like I said, about 3 to 4 cups of water I put in here. And then I rinse my meat off. I don't know if y'all rinse your meat off, but I do. So I just take it, rinse it off, and I drop it into the crock pot. So some people add potatoes in. I'm actually gonna make mashed potatoes because I know my fiance just prefers mashed potatoes. And then if there's potatoes that are left over, in all honesty, I can make potato bread because he likes potato bread. And then hopefully you guys have some of that homemade jelly going on, and so you can just use your homemade jelly. But basically I'm just saying, like, the average family to have to buy this meat is a little insane at that price. I just, it's corned beef. I remember as a kid going with my parents to the store and getting corned beef, and it definitely not costing that much. I don't want to be that old person that says, well, when I was a kid, but like I literally catch myself, like not even as a kid, but just even like in the last few years, I have absolutely noticed that, obviously the prices of stuff is just escalating beyond words. So that's why I really find the garden to be partially important, is because not only do I know where my food comes from, but we're also, growing, and we're able to kind of like supplement that heavy cost at the grocery store. I think it's really important that we all start kind of thinking like that. If you are able and capable, that is my encouragement for you guys, is to start trying to grow your own food. Even if you think it's not going to make a difference, trust me, it really is. Because if you walked into the grocery store one day and there wasn't any food, what would you do? I mean, literally, like, I've literally been trying to get eggs for like the last 4 weeks now, and there are still no eggs in my area that are eggs that I would eat, which I know I'm a little more picky, but like there's what I would say are like the GMO'd eggs, but like as far as like organic or healthy eggs, they're a little bit more difficult to find. So just food for thought. Like I said, I'm gonna drop this in the crock pot, and there is our dinner for tonight, so nobody has to worry. Like I said, there's mashed potatoes. I'm gonna go outside, there's lettuce growing, so I'm gonna make a beautiful salad. If I wanted to, there's I know we're tired of talking about it because I was pretty much done, but I haven't turned the beds over yet, which I should have done a while ago. Anyway, so I still have some kale in one of the spots left, but that really needs to be turned under. It's kind of bitter at this point. But like I said, there is stuff growing. I'm really hoping that the squash and zucchini start coming through for me real soon. I'll be happy about that. So it's just a matter of time, friends, but you got to kind of plan and be prepared for what the future holds. All right, I will bring you guys back soon. All right, so I just put the beef into the crock pot, as you guys can see here. I got my juicer over here in the back corner because I have been juicing. I've been doing a lot of juicing. I've been doing celery juice, which we'll make some later when I get back home, because I'm going to do my celery juice with probably some carrots and stuff like that, and I'll show you what that looks like. I love the juicer. But really quickly, sometimes when I come home at lunch, this is what I've been eating. This is dairy-free coconut yogurt. It's just the plain vanilla one. I get these at Target. They are absolutely delicious. So if you are lactose intolerant and you're looking for a really good coconut yogurt, this one to me is my favorite. I've had plenty. I've had like all the ones that Whole Foods carries and stuff. I've had those and they just don't have that creamy texture. Like I like that Greek yogurt kind of feel. And this one has a much thicker like yogurt texture, and so it really gives me like the concept of I'm having something real and delicious. All right, and then I was talking to you guys the other day. I said, oh, Health Aid makes basically like a citrus immune boost drink. So here it is. It's got vitamin C and zinc. This is what it looks like. This is also at Target. Again, I am not like, I'm just telling you what I do. I'm not promoted by these people, but like I say, you know, you got to keep your defense system up and your immune system up, so you kind of got to change those pre and probiotics that you're putting into your body. And this is what we are drinking, and it is, of course, delicious. I love this brand. It is probably my top favorite, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. All right, friends, so I just got off of work, and I told you guys that I was going to be doing a juice when I got home. So here's some ginger. I grow ginger. I'm just gonna do like a little thumb of ginger, because you know ginger can be pretty intense. And I just do the skin and all because it's going in the juicer. So I'm doing like, I don't know, like a little tiny piece. It's not very big. So I'm gonna drop that in the juicer. We got some celery. And then I have a red cabbage that I have thoroughly washed. And I'm gonna cut off a little bit of red cabbage, because red cabbage is good in fighting like free radical, you know, like making sure your body doesn't have any funk. It's got high antioxidants. It helps rejuvenate your cells. It's good fiber. It's good for blood pressure control. So all those things are good and your body needs it. So that's kind of why I juice. I like juicing. So I'm going to go ahead and put the cabbage in first, because that's going to be like harder to get through the juicer. So All right, and so my juicer is a Bariva juicer. It is not cheap, but I've had this for a couple years now. I have a sensitive stomach, so honestly, I started juicing a lot. My fiance went out and bought this for me because it was just easier for me to do a lot of juicing instead of actually just eating some food. So you know, like I said, everybody's got their own set of issues. So anyway, here is the juice. I don't know if you can really tell because it's in this blue cup, but it is beautiful and delicious. It's great, hydrating. I love it. I love juicing and I love vegetables, so this is just, it's fantastic. I could literally just suck it. Look, I already sucked so much of it down. It tastes so good. So there you go, food for thought. If you got a lot of cabbage and you don't know what to do with it, juice it. Y'all know I have plenty of ginger, so I use a lot of ginger in juicing. And I had bought the celery because celery is a little more difficult for us to grow down here. But yeah, so there's a little tidbit and a little recipe. We are gonna be trying, we have a lot of blue butterfly pea flour, so we're gonna do, in the future, we're gonna be making a blue butterfly pea drink with a little bit of ginger, some lemon, and some other stuff to get our system going and to build up our metabolism and get it to want to start fighting and, you know, helping me during menopause to try to lose some of this weight that has happened to me. So, but I'll bring you guys back for that recipe when we do that. All right, I will see you guys real soon.